Today we'll be talking about a VR experience that pretty much went horrible. Like it went from we're having fun, no, this is bad now. So no more rambling on. Let's just get right into it. The setting of the story takes place in school. We start off at school and we slowly start moving towards someone's house. So there's this one kid. We're gonna call him Royce. Royce was pretty much overly excited about certain things. If it was something that he truly enjoyed, he really just had that energy to back it up. And one thing that he always wanted to do was VR. He always wanted to go into a VR headset, play one of their games, pretty much do that. He always wanted to do a VR experience. But the problem is, he was too excited, so no one would let them touch his stuff. But he did have a rich friend that he was pretty much all of our friend. But he was from the last story. We're bringing him back. In this story, we're gonna call him. Let's call him Wade. So Wade was the rich friend. Royce was the excited kid. Remember that. So the second we get into school on this day, now remember he's been annoying him for months on months to let him play his VR headset. He's been just at it for months. So eventually, Wade just broke. He came in again today. Royce just goes up to him and he starts annoying him like always, saying, "Can I play your headset? Can I play it? I think it'll be fun. Come on, let me play it." Just pretty much annoying him the same way that he's been doing. So eventually today he just broke. He said, "Okay, listen, I'll let you play for it for a little bit, but the second you're done, you have to put it back up and you can't break anything." So now he's excited. We're literally at breakfast. No class has started, and he just pretty much gave him the okay to go play with his stuff. That sounded a little wrong now that I think about it. So now everybody has to deal with Royce just being on 200 today because he finally gets to play with the VR headset. Something that he's been told for months, no, it was never going to happen. So now that we finally got to play with it, he's just on 100 all day. He can't stop talking about it. If you were in a class with him, he would annoy you about it, talking about, "Oh, this will be fun. I want to do this. I want to go on the moon. I want to fight." Like pretty much just going on and on about what he's going to do in that VR headset. And now remember this, no one else cares. So he's just annoying people at this point. So eventually the day goes by and we're all getting ready to leave to go to this man's house. Now, if you remember my last video, we always went to his house. We always went to his house because it was just that fun. He was that rich white kid with all the cool little toys. So we always went to his house. It was just that place to be. So we're on the way to his house, and obviously Royce is still on 200. So the entire car ride now, we went from him bothering us at school to the entire car ride. And now people are a little pissed. So some dude that's in the back seat is pretty much yelling at him to shut up. Everyone is telling him to be quiet, calm down, and wait till we get there. So eventually he takes the hint that everybody's a little pissed off. We've been dealing with him all day. Everybody's a little pissed off. So he calms down just for a second. But the second we pull up to his house, his energy just shoots right back up. Like you could just tell how enthusiastic he was to finally go into a VR headset. So he pretty much wait till, what did I give him his name? Wade? Wait to unlock his front door. The second he unlock his front door, Royce runs in, throw his bag down, and run to the living room where the VR was set up at. Now that's disrespectful. For real, that's really disrespectful. You just throw your stuff down on the floor and then you just go and do what you're doing. Yeah, that's low-key messed up. I picked up after him, fortunately, because I knew he wasn't, and I knew he was going to get thrown out. So I picked up his bag and we all went to the living room. Everybody who really didn't care, that includes me, pretty much just sat on the couch and we just waited we waited to get it set up. Now he's still excited. He's like, "Come on, set it up, turn it on, I want to do something." So the first thing he does is he puts him on the moon. He puts on that headset and he's just like, "Oh my God." Like everything in his life has led up to this moment right now. So you can obviously, it was heartwarming to see because he was really excited. Like he was truly happy. He's looking around. He's having fun. He's just having a really fun time because it's showing him that he's like working on the space station on the moon. So he's just excited. So a couple minutes go by, and now he's like, okay, now I want to fight. I want to fight something. I want to do like one of those fighting virtual things. So he goes, okay, but before we do that, I got to set some rules. So he pretty much gives them a few rules that honestly no one really cared about. But he said two rules was important. The first one was don't move. Don't move forward. Don't move back. Don't move to the side. Do not move. That's a very important rule. And the second rule was don't actually like start swinging on something. So the problem was the way that it was set up, he was set up right in front of the TV. So if he just for real swing and just go as hard as he can, he's hitting the TV. He's gonna break the TV. So we try to angle him in a way that he doesn't like touch anything, but he can still play the game. So he starts going, and like for a good 2 rounds, he's doing pretty good. He's not breaking anything. He's not moving. He's actually listening to the rules. So he's doing his thing, and then round 3 comes along. And it was like a switch. Dude just said forget all the rules, and he just started going in. Like he started swinging, he was moving, like he was dodging, like he was actually in the ring. So Wade goes in and he tries to like pretty much stop him from swinging. He's saying like stop, you're moving, you're doing everything wrong now. So he's not listening. He's like too invested into this game to even care about what's happening in the real world. Online world. God, you suck at talking. Moving on. He does not care about what's happening in the real world right now. So Wade has pretty much going, and he's trying to get the goggles off him, and he's still swinging. So he feels somebody touch him, and he just goes straight in for an uppercut on him, and hits him directly in the gut. Now I don't know if it hurt or not, but he looked like he was invincible. Because dude straight hopped back up and just snatched the goggles off pissed. I mean, wouldn't you be pissed if somebody just straight knocked the wind out of you? So he picks the goggles up. He takes it off his head. He's like, are you an idiot? What are you doing? You literally just said forget all the rules at this point. And just started breaking them. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I got too much invested into the game. He goes, alright, you have one more chance. But if you do anything else other than what I told you to, you're gone. You're done. You're not doing this ever again. So he now has this second chance. He shouldn't have given him that second chance because it only goes downhill from here. So he puts the goggles back on, and then he realized nothing paused. Like nothing has been pausing. He's just getting tore up right now. So now he's pretty much panicking. He's like, okay, this is a problem. I gotta like do something. So he quickly puts the goggles back on, quickly pick up the controls. I don't even know what they're called. And then he's just start doing the same exact thing. Moving, swinging, just doing everything. But the problem is, he's looking more and more towards the TV. It was like as if it was like bound to happen. Like they had a magnetic pull toward each other. And not even like 30 seconds in, this man has already hit the TV once. And then he just goes back in to hit it again. Now, at this point, Wade is pissed. So he's yelling at him to stop. And he's still going. And he cracked it. He literally cracked the screen. It was like that cracked where it's like, it's not like the lights went out on it, but it's a huge noticeable crack, and the colors are changing. So he rips the goggles off of his head again. He takes it out of his hand, and he sets it down. And he goes, what's wrong? He goes, look at the TV, dumbass. He looks at the TV, and he's now, like, scared. All that excitement just turned into straight fear. He broke the TV. It was like on cue. Everybody went from laughing to joking to everybody recording him do this to now, oh crap, he just messed up. So, you know that kid at a sleepover where you tell them not to touch nothing and they still proceed to touch it and break it? And then they go into this like whole little like scared, shivering mouth thing. Like, oh, I can fix it. I can fix it. Like, that's what he was doing. That's pretty much what he was doing. He's doing this scared, like, child thing of just, oh, I'll fix it, I'll fix it. I don't know what to do, but I'll fix it. So he starts throwing out suggestions like, we can put it in your car, we can take it to a screen repair. And he's just scared because he's broke. He doesn't have any money. He can't buy them a new TV. So now he's scared. Because now he's going to have to tell his parents. His parents is going to be pissed because they're going to have to pay for it. But long story short, eventually he's doing all these things. He's like, come on, let's fix it. Let's take it. So he unplugs it. And he goes try to take it to the front door. Wade's telling him to stop. Don't touch it because it's really heavy. And he didn't believe him. So he picks up one end of it and he starts moving it out to grab the other end. And his hand slips and he drops the TV. Yeah, that TV ever had any chance of being fixed, that just flew out of the window. So now Wade is just pissed because he told him to stop. This is like the 5th time that he's told him to stop. He picks the TV back up. He puts it in. He's a really strong person. I don't know. Like, I guess he should have been the captain of the wrestling team because dude was straight. 6'5" and just pure muscles. So he picks the TV back up, puts it on there, plug it in, and then realize that, yeah, it's not even turning on. But you could still noticeably see the crack. Clear as day. Just a huge chunk of the glass that was in the screen missing, and it's just cracks like going off of it. So now Wade's pissed because he told him to stop multiple times. He goes, 1 second, let me call my father to see what to do. Because no one knows what to do in this situation. We never broke his stuff. And nothing expensive like this. So he calls his father. And I guess it's because he was at work at the time. Because he just wasn't yelling. He was like, alright, listen. Everyone that was not involved with the situation, tell them to leave. Make sure they make it home. So he tells everyone, alright, get up, get your stuff, get out. It was literally just like that. But for me, since I didn't really live out there near them, he took me back to the school. And I would just take the after school bus back home, all the way into a whole nother like school district. So at the time my school lost its accreditation, we got to go to another school. It's nothing really big. But he takes me back to the school. I was going to catch the after school bus there. And on our way back to school, we pretty much have a little small conversation. He's like, how mad do you think your dad would be? He goes, oh, he's pissed. The only reason why he's not yelling is because he's at work and he's around people. But yeah, he's pissed. Because turns out they both use this TV religiously. Even though they both have their own TV in their room, they both use this TV. Like, if one of them's not on it, the other one is. Like, Wade uses it whenever he comes home from school. And his dad uses it in the morning before he goes to work. Like, this TV was just that huge in their house. So I pretty much go through the rest of my day like it was normal. I just wait for the bus, take the bus home, go home, not tell my mother what happened. Like, there's a lot of stuff I never told my mother. She gonna know now. But I just didn't tell my mother. Took my day normally. Dinner, bed, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come back the next day at school. I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't like text them to see what was happening. So apparently this is what happened after everyone left. His dad got home a few hours later than that. He finished off his shift and he got home a little bit later. Now, it wasn't like it was a secret, like we couldn't be there or anything. Like, his dad knew that we were always showing up to their house. But his dad got home off of work. He pretty much goes, alright, let me see the TV. He tries to fix it a little bit. He tries to pretty much plug it back in, see if he can turn it on, see what can he do to fix it. Like, can it still go to a screen repair? Can we just send it in to be fixed for a cheaper amount? He goes, yeah, no, it's gone. Like, apparently a bunch of stuff got broken on the fall. Like, internally. Don't know how that works. I'm not like a tech head. But a bunch of stuff got broken, so he's like, yep, we just got to buy a new TV. So now, in the most calmest voice ever, like he said, this was the most calm that he's ever seen his father. He goes, can I get your parents' contact info? So they changed contact infos, and yeah, Royce was in a lot of trouble. His parents did not like, I wouldn't say they were living check to check, But they were straight up. They didn't have a lot of money. So this is what he says. He said that Wade family will pay for half of it, and you all pay for the other half. Now this was an $800 TV, so most likely 400 will be coming. 450 around there will be coming from both sides. So they both end up paying half of the TV. Royce got in serious trouble. How did the cat get in here? The cat just came in my room, and you know what? I'm leaving that in. I'm not editing that out. But all in all, it was a good situation for Wade family. They didn't have to really come out of that much. It was like 200 for each of them. But the parents of Royce, they were pissed. They had to come out of $400, around 430ish. I'm not 100% sure. But all in all, it pretty much ended pretty good for everybody but Royce. Everybody got to come back over except for Royce. Everyone still got to come back over. He got a new TV. It took him about a week, but he got a new TV. And all in all, it was a good situation. But moral of the story: if somebody gives you rules, most likely it's there to protect you or the things around them. Now this was a long video. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I got a lot of cotton mouth by reading this. Not even reading this, telling this story. I'm still on my whole ghost story vibes. But I'm out of breath right now. Like, I don't do talking for long periods of time. I guess that's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. But honestly, that's the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it allows my videos to do better. Also, this is the more vibe that I'm going to try to pick up of just going directly into the story and saving all that whole like, comment, subscribe stuff towards the end. That's what I'm going to start doing so that we can just go ahead and get directly into the story. Ain't no point in doing the intro. So, hopefully you all enjoyed, like I said. And I'm going to catch you all in the next one. Peace out.